Welcome to the story of one of the most extensive and influential empires in history, the British Empire. From its humble beginnings as a collection of overseas trading posts to its zenith as the largest empire the world has ever seen, the British Empire shaped the modern world in profound and lasting ways. Our story begins in the late 16th century, when England embarked on a series of ambitious voyages of exploration and colonization, seeking new trade routes and territories in the Americas, Africa, and Asia. The British East India Company played a central role in the expansion of the empire, establishing lucrative trading posts and eventually assuming control over vast territories in the Indian subcontinent. Meanwhile, in North America, British settlers established colonies along the eastern seaboard, laying the foundations for what would become the United States and Canada. The British Empire's global reach was made possible by its unrivaled naval power, with the Royal Navy securing trade routes, protecting colonies, and projecting British influence around the world. The Industrial Revolution of the 18th and 19th centuries fueled the empire's growth, as British industry produced goods for export and provided the technological innovations that fueled imperial expansion. By the 19th century, the British Empire had expanded to include vast territories in Africa and the Caribbean, where colonial administrations oversaw the exploitation of natural resources and the forced labor of indigenous peoples. In India, the jewel in the crown of the British Empire, the East India Company, and later the British government ruled over a diverse and populous land, imposing British law and culture while exploiting India's wealth and labor. However, by the mid-20th century, the tide of history had begun to turn against the British Empire. Waves of nationalist movements and anti-colonial struggles swept across the empire, leading to the gradual process of decolonization. One by one, former colonies gained their independence, as Britain relinquished control and withdrew from its overseas territories, marking the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in world history. As we reflect on the legacy of the British Empire, let us remember the complex legacy of imperialism and colonialism, and the ongoing challenges of building a more just and equitable world in its wake.